welcome to Fabulous Annie Show. I'm your girl, Fabulous Annie. What's up, everyone? It is the weekend and it's almost Valentine, guys. What's your plan? I dressed the part, so I'm ready for Valentine. Oh my goodness, guys. This week has been filled with so many juicy stories. I'm telling you guys, so many juicy stories. I was like waiting for you guys. I couldn't wait to get here. First off, let's talk about it. The Gorillagluegirl. You must have heard about this story, or if you haven't, let me break it down for you. There's a girl that went viral after she used Gorilla Glue on her hair. I mean, the style was cute. She said she ran out of her normal hairspray, you know, glue spray. I don't know, glue spray. I was like, what? And she used the Gorilla Glue spray to fix her hair at home. And she said that because this girl's hair is long, she said that she used it and she was thinking that, okay, after her whatever, she went on a date or whatever, that when she comes back a couple of hours afterwards, she would just wash it off. Girl, please. She washed this thing, it didn't move. She was like, she even showed it on YouTube or Instagram trying to wash it off, and the thing won't even budge at all. So that's why she went to TikTok and she was asking if anybody could help her out, you know, to figure out how she could remove the glue from her hair, you know. So that's why she made the first video. So I was wondering in my mind, I'm like, how could that have happened? First of all, I thought it was like maybe like it was like a prank or something. She tried to go viral. You know, people do silly stuff trying to go viral. I was like, how could you know that this was a Gorilla Glue? You know, they show it all the time on television. The man is like, oh, this thing wouldn't move. Hey, whoa. You know, like, you didn't know that? You know, I was wondering, I was like, who is this person? So I went digging to find out who she was. She's a 40-year-old mother of 5 kids. Her real name is Tessica Brown. She owns a daycare and also she runs like a dance studio. You know, that's what she does. I was like, really? I mean, what happened? Like, you didn't know what was going on? Because she was on social media telling people that about her mistake and like people should be warned and don't use this and so I was like, what? You know, but she said she went to the local after a month or something like that, or trying to wash this thing off her head, and it wasn't going anywhere. She went to the local her local hospital, and all they could do, they gave her sterile water plus what was it else again, like a nail polish remover, you know, patches to go and remove it gradually from her hair. And she showed herself on YouTube like with her friend trying to remove it, and it was hurting. I can tell you that her head was really sore. You know what I'm saying? I felt so bad for her watching the whole thing. I was like, oh my goodness, help. Well, help came in form of a doctor. And he is African. He's actually a Ghanaian American. Let me be honest. He's a Ghanaian American. He came to the US when he was 20 years old. He studied chemistry at Texas University. I think it's Midwestern University in Texas, and also studied medicine in a Texas university too. And he has his fellowship from Harvard University. Oh my goodness. So when he saw her video on social media, he invited her to come to Beverly Hills, you know, for him to undergo surgery on her to remove the glue from her hair. He used his chemistry background, you know, to mix a bunch of things, you know, medical graded adhesive remover, aloe vera, and I think olive oil, and also a dash of acetone. That was what he used to remove the the glue from her hair. According to him, it took 4 hours. I mean, they had to sedate her. Can you believe that? To remove something from the head? They sedated her. You know, it took 4 hours, and it was actually like a 3 days procedure. You know, he said that before she came, he had tested it on a dummy, you know, to see if it would actually work. Well, there you go. This doctor was able to figure it out, and her hair is back. Free. Well, I hope she learned a lesson. Oh my goodness. Please stay away from Gorilla glue on hair. It's supposed to be used for wood and medals and joining things, not for hair, guys. Even though she would have saved a lot of money on that hairstyle was cute, you know, and should have saved a lot of money from going to the beauty shops, you know. Talking of a bunch of crazy stuff, oh my goodness, people watch the Super Bowl. Well, the Super Bowl was something else, I'm telling you. Like, I watched it and I was like, oh my goodness, I kept on expecting him to do something different, you know, like, okay, maybe one of the other stars would jump out of the box or something, or somebody else would jump somewhere or something like that. Nothing happened. Instead, we got people with plaster face or whatever, people that seem like they did like cross creek surgery or whatever on their face, you know, we're all marching on the field with the weekend. And some people had like me, they were saying that, oh God, we never wanted the weekend to be so over. And then some people said like when you order something online and it actually comes, so they had a picture of Bruno Mars, like they ordered Bruno Mars and then the weekend came. It was funny. Oh my goodness, it was funny to watch. Oh Lord, I didn't really know half of the song, so I was like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? Is he bringing somebody or not, you know? But apart from the weekend, we also had the Super Bowl striker. I mean, whatever, I never heard that word before, you know, that he was the guy. His name is Yorick. That's what his name is. His name is Yorick Andre Da or something like that, D or whatever his name is. Yeah, he said that he placed a bet that there will be like a guy that or somebody will run across the Super Bowl field, you know, during the Super Bowl. So it was a bet that he said he overheard people talking about, you know, on this online site or whatever, you know. So he said he was waiting and nobody was doing it, and meanwhile he had bet. So he decided to do it himself. So he came out with wearing, they said, I mean, it was like a swimsuit, a pink swimsuit. But I think this pink swimsuit, he put it between the crotch of his butt. So he was moaning people and everything. He ran across the street, he was dodging the security, they were falling all over the place. I was like, oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. He said that he was arrested and he arrested for trespassing, and his bond was like, or bail was like $1,000, but he made $375,000 for doing that. Can you believe that? Is that all they charged him for? But he was funny. I watched the video. He was very, very funny. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Well, speaking of Miami, oh my goodness, last week I forgot to tell you guys, A-Rod, oh my goodness, A-Rod. You know Alex Rodriguez, who is the fiancé of Jennifer Lopez, who, Lord, I don't even know what to call it, what I would say, alleged cheatation was going on. Well, he was allegedly FaceTiming and like calling, or he liked what they call the Southern Charm star girl. Her name is Madison. You know, he liked her picture on Instagram, and then the next minute they are like FaceTiming each other. I'm like, where is Jennifer Lopez that they're FaceTiming each other? You know, and they said that he has a home in Miami or something, and then she like flew down there allegedly or so. But during the reunion, one of her co-stars, that's what one of her co-stars said during the reunion, but she said that she has never met Alex Rodriguez in person, that they only FaceTime, and her mistake was telling the wrong mouth. What do you think? People hearing Alex Rodriguez, who is the fiancé of Jennifer Lopez, boy, it's gonna go round, for real. Well, it's a question people are wondering, like, is that actually cheating if you like FaceTiming someone? Comment below and let me know if that's actually cheating. Oh my goodness, speaking of craziness, oh my goodness. There's a rapper, his name is called Litsu. That's his name, I'm telling you. When I first heard his name, I was like, he sounds like an African or something, you know. Well, he doesn't look, I don't think he is. He said that he's been saving for so many years to buy this $24 million pink diamond. Do you know? Not to give it to somebody, but to put it on himself. Do you know where? His forehead here. Oh my goodness. I was like, boy, have you been watching too much of the Marvel movies? You know, there's a superstar, a superhero called Vision that has, you know, the diamond in front of his forehead like that. If you watch the show, I bet you he didn't watch the end of the show, because at the end of the show, the bad guy plucked that thing out of the guy's head and the guy ended up dying. I was like, you didn't watch the end? You probably watched it half and slept. You watch that, it can easily just pull that diamond out of his. I think the diamond is like a ring that he implanted in this place. I'm telling you guys, in this place. Can you believe this? He doesn't get into a fight where he just pluck that thing from his. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. I mean, the story keeps on getting crazier. Let me tell you something else too. You know Kevin Hart. You know Kevin Hart. He's a comedian. Well, Kevin Hart, he's like, what's like so many millions, almost 300 and something millions for movies and advertisements and whatever, you know. He's personal shopper. His name is called Dylan Jason, you know. He was Kevin Hart's personal trainer like 2015 or so. I think he started working with Kevin Hart, you know, 2015. He was caught spending $1 million on himself. And guess what he was buying? Louis Vuitton bags. I'm like, boy, send some towards me. He was buying Louis Vuitton bags and some watches called Patel's Phillips watches. I'm like, I need to go investigate what those watches are. I've never seen those watches before. You know, he was caught buying using Kevin Hart's credit cards. You know, man has like $1 million on the credit card. Wow. Oh my goodness. You know, shopping on himself. You know, and then they said if he is found guilty, he faces up to 25 years in prison for spending $1 million of someone else's credit card on yourself. I'm telling you, this week is full of crazy stories, guys. I'm telling you, crazy. And let me tell you something else. It doesn't get any crazier than this too. Lamarodom was on Winnie Williams yesterday. During the interview, you know, Winnie Williams asked him, was like, you and your girlfriend Sabrina, what happened to you guys? I mean, no, actually, it was actually his fiance. You know, you guys were celebrates, you know, and you like don't have intercourse or so until marriage and stuff. And she was like, what happened? You guys were doing so well. What happened? He was like, well, I don't want to name names, but she slept with my ex-wife's ex. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm telling you, the popcorn was faster on Winnie's face. Woo, woo, woo. It was like, what? Trixton? Allegedly. I'm like, is there anybody this boy hasn't slept with? What? You know? And she was like, what? She didn't want to sleep with you, but she slept with allegedly Trixton? Oh my goodness. And he said that was one of the things that broke up the relationship, you know. I was like, oh my goodness, wow. These are oh my goodness, like crazy. Also, there's another story about Nene Leaks. You know, they said her manager, her lawyer, her personal assistants, plus chef, cook, not really chef, cook, I'm just adding that up, you know, but her lawyer, her publicist, her manager, they all abandoned her. And she was like, no, they didn't abandon me. I mean, we're still on this fight, you know, for justice for African American women on Bravo TV. You know, she was like, you guys should speak up and fight and stuff, you know. And allegedly it was said that she was being difficult to work with, you know. That's what happened. But when Nene said, no, that's not what happened, that's not true, you know. So we're gonna be watching this story and we are rooting for our girl, you know. Also, Winnie Williams is looking for a date. So if you have a date, you interested in dating Wendy Williams, go and apply WinnieWilliams.com and apply to date Wendy. Guys, as always, it's been a delight. Don't forget to listen to Taylor Swift. She brought out her song, I think it was yesterday or so, something like that. Don't forget to listen to it and have fun. It's been a wonderful week and also wonderful time spending time with you guys. As always, I want to say stay blessed and always be fabulous. Don't forget to watch all the movies. There are a lot of movies out on Netflix, on Amazon. I mean, amazing. There's this movie called Bliss. You need to watch it. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.